guys, it's D to the B here, and today the first trailer for the Book of Boba Fett has came out, and it doesn't look that bad. And I said that Bad Batch would be the last thing Star Wars that I would watch. Well, I might consider watching this because I'm going to try finishing up the Disney Plus subscription to next year, including how they raised my subscription to $80 a year. So, yeah. I might check this out, and yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Even though I'm still kind of pissed off at Disney for canceling Gina Carano, I will say, this doesn't look bad. Like, this actually looks good, and I might watch the first episode just to see how it is and give people the information they need to know about the Book of Boba Fett episode 1. But so far by the trailer, it doesn't look bad. Like, I like how they even improved things from The Mandalorian. Like, look at Boba Fett now. Like, he is much better than he was in The Mandalorian. They definitely made him look a bit younger, where in The Mandalorian he looked older. But with that out of the way, let's get started with the trailer itself. So the trailer first opens up with Tatooine with these creatures that are pretty similar to spiders or mechanical spiders. These things are actually from Legends. I remember seeing a video a while back. Then we get to see Boba Fett putting on his helmet, which we can tell that there's a dent still, and there's a few scratches, which is a little weird because Boba Fett had his armor all shined up, but granted, in the battlefield, it's most likely going to get scratched, so he probably got into some battles and it got scratched and damaged again. Then we see this, what is it? Hold on. Okay, I just went online and I searched Star Wars species, and these things are called the Thorians. And I had to go on a YouTube video to find out how to pronounce it. And this Athorian is saying that, I see you've taken the seat of your former employer. And Boba Fett basically explains that Jabba ran his palace with fear, where he is willing to give like opportunity or something like that. Which it's a little weird because Boba Fett is a bounty hunter, and bounty hunters are malicious killers that will do anything for money. It's a little weird how both this show and The Mandalorian have been kind of messing up bounty hunters, making them so much nicer than they're supposed to be. Like, they're supposed to be malicious killers that will hunt for money, dead or alive. It's just weird to see them have compassion. Like, for example, in The Mandalorian, there are two examples of what I'm talking about. Like, Boba Fett saving Fennec Shan and helping Mando get Grogu, which I can kind of let Fennec Shan pass, and this is just a theory that I have, or how I view it. I'm probably wrong, and you can probably call me crazy for thinking this, but I think the reason Boba Fett saved Fennec Shan because he knows what it's like to be abandoned and left for dead on the world of Tatooine. That's just how I view it. That's just me. I'm not sure if that's official, but that's how I view it. I'm fine with any arguments. If you have a different view on it, tell me in the comments or something like that. But when it came to like Boba Fett helping Mando get the child back from Moff Gideon, that's where I kind of like agree with like Anomaly Inc. Like, if you have not seen Anomaly Inc.'s video on episode 6, I don't entirely agree with him on everything, but he did make some valid points, and Boba Fett being compassionate and helping Mando to save Grogu, it's a little weird because bounty hunters are supposed to be malicious killers or hunt targets to get some of that moolah. It's just weird. And I feel like Disney doesn't get the concept of bounty hunters. That's just my opinion on it. After Boba Fett mentions that Jabba ran the palace in fear, Boba Fett discusses with people that worked with Jabba, and he's offering them a proposition for him being in charge, which we would see him face all these targets that obviously are fighting him. Which, of course, then the former people that worked with Jabba, they questioned, like, why should we listen to you instead of killing you and just taking all the things that they want? Which then Fennec Shan explained that if you said that in front of Jabba, he would have sent you to his beast, which in this timeline is dead. And Boba Fett then says, I'm all ears, basically. Which, again, it's still weird because figuring that Boba Fett is a vicious killer, being a bounty hunter and all, he would be more of the dominant type. Not like, I'm all ears. Like, this isn't politicians. This isn't presidents. Like, it's so weird. But who knows? Maybe the execution of the show could be good. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to be very careful with this show because we don't know how it's going to turn out. Granted, I thought the same thing with The Mandalorian at first, and personally, I liked that show. I know not everyone liked that show, and that's fine. But we gotta be careful, though, because even though I did like The Mandalorian, I was able to criticize it when necessary, where, like, later people weren't criticizing the show for silly things. Like, they just kept watching it and ignoring all the criticisms that were wrong with the show as a whole. But, yeah, that's basically the book of Boba Fett. It was alright. Well, the trailer was. I'll see how it is. The first episode will be premiering on Disney Plus on December 29th of this year. So, yeah, I'm going to watch it. And I know Bad Batch was the last thing I was going to watch, but it's going to come out in December. I might as well just see it, see how it is. If I don't like it, I'll cancel my subscription. If I do end up liking it, I'll watch it, then cancel my subscription because I'm canceling it either way. But that's it for this video. Tell me what you think of the Book of Boba Fett. And have a nice day, everyone. Oh, before I go, I might as well explain what these spider things are. What I've heard from a video, these spider things contain the brains of Jabba's followers, and they basically inhabit the spider, or something like that. That's what I could remember, if I'm remembering it right. But, yeah, I figured I would mention that. Alright, have a nice day, everyone.